my mom inspires me. She taught me about feminism when I was very young, and she taught me that girls can do whatever boys do. My name's Tanita Ramburuth-hurt. I'm a master's student in astrophysics, and I'm also a first degree black belt in Tanita. When I was small, I said to my dad, I believe that there's life out there somewhere in the universe and I want to find it. And my dad said to me, well, then you want to be an astrophysicist. Astrophysics is the study of outer space through physics. We study the way stars are born, the evolution of galaxies, the way the universe began. My current project is trying to see if we can find evidence for dark matter in galaxies that are similar to the Milky Way. No one really knows what it is quite yet. We do know how it interacts gravitationally, and that's pretty much the only way we know that it exists. Taekwondo is a Korean martial art. It's kind of like Korean karate. I think I fell in love with it within the first hour. The way that you move in a martial art, it's governed by the laws of physics, like everything else, right? So when you learn how to do a spinning kick, you can apply the laws of circular motion and things like that. It's kind of more like an application of science. The main reason that I started it was to learn self-defense. And it's given me that. It makes me fit and it makes me strong. I also really love the intensity of it. It's a complete escape from anything that was happening before and anything that will happen after class. It's really exciting to represent my sport in those titles and to represent university in those titles. I get a feeling of validation. Maybe a bit less nowadays, but I think there is a stigma around women playing sport. And that sport's not really for women. And I'm glad that that spotlight can encourage other women to play sport. We should fund more women. Representation of women in science is bad. The majority of scientific discoveries are attributed to white males. You'll find that if you actually do go back in history, a lot of the work is done by women. They just don't get credited with it, that they've deliberately been left out of the story. That's also why I'm really chuffed that the majority of people in my office are women. There are young girls out there who see that. They are represented. They know that they can get to wherever we are or to wherever they want to go. That's why representation really matters. Give them funding to pursue their dreams. I think especially in the context of South Africa, where a lot of opportunities are wasted because people who are very talented don't have the money. Yeah, I definitely have had doubts. In undergrad, I wasn't really sure if I could be a physicist, but I guess I just took it one day at a time, one project at a time, 1 year at a time. I really love math and I really love physics, and astrophysics allows me to put those two things together. The most exciting part about moving up from undergrad to postgrad to master is finding out that there are links between ideas and concepts that you hadn't really realized before. It's important to value your own capabilities, your own time. Statistically speaking, we can't be alone in the universe. The universe is too big to be able to be the only planet that harbors intelligent life. Whether we'll ever meet them, I doubt it in our lifetime. Try and surround yourself with people who believe in you. Know that your time and your voice are as important as anyone else's.